Okay, welcome to Kadasi. We're sitting at runway 25. We're just going to do a quick drill here, a four-corner drill, just as we can practice our liftoffs and put downs. And it's just something I've been doing lately to try to get a better handle on, picking up the aircraft, just being in control. So a couple things I need to know before I do this is I need to know the wind conditions. So I'm looking down, the TSD will give me that, so it's showing calm. And something else I need to know is, where my cursor is I need to know what the aircraft thinks I'm going to be. So an in-ground effect hover looks like it's going to be about 78. Now look, we're not going to hold the computer to that, it's just for calculation purposes, but it should be something thereabout. Alright, here's what I recommend as well, is get rid of this. Alright, you should be looking out the window using near and far references to control your hover. Look, we'll bring the IHADs back eventually, but I think when you're just doing these drills, just use without it, because I think you start flying the symbology and you're not flying the aircraft. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick up, pedal turn over, and put down on that corner right there. So let's go ahead and give this a shot. So parking brakes off. I'm looking at my up front display. Tail wheel is locked. So let's unlock that. And we'll just get some movement in the pedals. And also, I'm going to trim with a little right pedal. Now we can expect some I think it's called transitional lift or whatever, but the aircraft's going to try to shift over to the right because of the tail rotor. So let's bring this up. Alright, so we start bringing in some torque, bringing in some torque. And we see the aircraft's trying to twist a little bit, so I'm going to give a little pedal to shift that. And we're going to start coming up. Alright, small movements. So I'm kind of looking at that 25, and I'm just getting out of control right here. Already out of control. So let's just settle it down. Settle down. Looking for 5 meters or 5 feet. It's kind of what we're looking for. So 5 feet. Looks like about 70%, maybe a little more. Alright, and look for how far I've drifted already. So let's get this under control. Let's pedal turn. We're heading to this corner right here. We're going to work our way over to this corner, and slowly bring it down. I feel like I'm having a really counter pressure on my pedals to control the nose. Alright, we're here. Tail wheel. And we're down. Alright.
Call 2-1. Taxi to parking area.
Alright, so let's get rid of him. Okay. Alright, so here we're at this corner. Now we're going to pick up, pedal turn, and go to that corner. So here it comes. We're bringing in the power. Getting in front of the aircraft with my pedals. Bringing in the power. Alright, now we're slowly going to pedal turn over. Alright, counter pressure, counter stick. And we're going to walk it over to this corner here. Alright. Alright, we're going to let her down. A little rough on the landing. Thought I got rid of him.
Call 2-1. Taxi to parking area.
Is that not a thing now? Can and swept it. Okay. Alright, so we're just going to pick up, pedal turn, slow movements, pedal turn, pedal turn, pedal turn. And we're going to creep over to that corner nice and slow. Now look, your results may vary based on, listen, what kind of hardware you're using, your setup. I'm using a Cytec X52 Pro in VR with some Pro pedals. Probably not the ideal setup, but that's what we've been resourced from the wife. Alright. So we're going to head down, head down, head down, head down. Alright, set her down. Now listen, you'll get a little, it wants to roll a little bit, so you got to keep your pedals kind of in check. Another good indicator to know you're kind of squatting a little bit is your up front display will tell you when you got weight on wheels, because it'll give you your tail wheel status. Alright, so now we're heading to that corner. So we're going to pick up, pedal turn, pedal turn, pedal turn. And listen, that pedal turn is going to play with your torque. Alright, so I think if you pedal turn to the left, you're going to get more torque, and it's going to want to kind of rise up on you a little bit. So you got to counter that a little bit, or take into account. All right, we're going to slowly make it over to this corner here. And we're going to set down.
Call 2-1. To taxi, clear to taxi to runway 25.
Alright, listen, if you're like me, you kind of get on the struggle bus a little bit with some of these maneuvers. Alright, don't forget to trim. Let me fix this radio real quick. Okay. Alright, so once I do a full corner, I'm going to pick up, because it's, listen, it's kind of nerve-wracking. Alright, you're on the struggle bus. I'm going to pick up and I'm going to slide back to where I started from. Alright, right stick, left pedal, slide. And once I'm runway aligned, I'm going to set it back down. Alright, and listen, I haven't had the IHADs, I hadn't been chasing symbology. Now, I'm not saying I've done fantastic, but I'm saying get used to flying the aircraft before you start flying all the symbology. Okay? Now, after I do a full corner, we'll bring the IHAD back. Let's just take off. You know what I mean? Let's just take off. Get, kind of stretch our legs a little bit. Kind of take a breath. To me, this is kind of like shooting a tanker with a missile. You've been struggling in the four corners. Now we're going to get some speed, and we're just going to get out of here. Kind of collect ourselves a little bit. Keep runway alignment. Let's keep going up. That would help. Okay, so we're back. Pretty ugly landing there, actually. Alright, so now we're going to do 4 corners again. We'll keep the IHADs up so you can kind of see what's going on. Again, just a quick activity you can do if you don't have a lot of time to like jump in a multiplayer session or run some long mission or whatever. Hey, just quick action, runway start in the Caucasus. It'll set you right here. It's a great little thing to do to kind of get comfortable with your takeoffs. So let's try it again with the IHADs. So bringing in power, applying some power pedal in, bringing in the power. There we go. We're looking for 5. Alright. Alright, so we're heading to there. And listen, I'm looking at symbology, but not really. Right? I'm really looking at my altitude. That's the big thing I'm looking at. I could care less about that. Velocity Q and all that stuff. I can see my velocity with my aircraft versus the runway. Alright, we're going to set her down. There we go. Alright, now look, I'm good. Here we go, picking it up. Pedal turn. Putting her down. Now you think it's down right now, but it's not, right? How do I know it's not down? I don't have a weight on wheels indicator from my tail wheel. So now I'm going to lower collective. There it is, right there. All right, now I'm putting some weight on the wheels. Not to say the nose won't just take off, but you're not done until you get the collective all the way down. All right, like right there. You got to stay active on the pedals all the way through the collective. All right. We're going to head over to this corner. Pick it up. Power pedal. Alright. Now as I head over this way, we'll see that torque trying to creep up, and it tries to balloon me up a little bit. So you just got to be ready for that. And once you ease off that pedal, the torque is going to come back down. So just kind of got to be ready to catch it. Again, these should be visual cues out the cockpit. Not if you're waiting on the symbology to give you the cue to take action, you're behind, right? You got to anticipate a lot of this stuff to get a good warm and fuzzy on what the aircraft's going to be doing in the next few seconds, not what it's doing right now. All right. All the way down. Alright. Look, I'm not a pilot. I'm not even that good, truth be told. But I'm working on it. Alright, we're bringing in the power. Alright, as I'm bringing the power, I'm getting on the power pedal, which in this aircraft's the left pedal. Alright, so now I'm going to left pedal over. See my altitude going up, my torque's going up as I left pedal, and as I come out of that left pedal, see the torque going down. Okay, so we're going to continue this corner here. Now one thing that I really suck at, besides flying helicopters, is it's almost like I feel the HUD is painted on the front windshield, right? You hadn't seen my head moving around a lot, which is unfortunate. Like if I go to clear my tail, when I do my head like that, it's like my hand does that and not just take off. So we'll pick up, we'll go back to center. slide it over a little bit, nothing crazy. Now let's say I wanted to make a you know, right pedal turn here. I clear my tail, and then as I do that, I'm just all over the place. So I gotta figure that out. I don't know if I got vertigo or what. So now we'll go to this corner, and I'm just going to repeat this process, and I'm going to keep doing this and doing this and doing this until I feel comfortable picking up and slowly maneuvering the aircraft over. Look, I think it's easy to be lined up on a runway or to be on a pad and just pull in power and just stomp the pedal and get out of there, but I think to get good, it's going to take a lot of practice at doing just small little maneuvers like this. And I'm telling you, the more you do it, the more confident you're going to be in what the aircraft's going to do. I know for me personally, I just don't have a lot of confidence in what's going to happen next. When I do X input, what's going to happen next? And I'm reacting to it, right? And if you're reacting to it, then it's just too late. It's like you're reacting to the symbology. It's just too late. And you're already in a bad spot. Alright, so I'm going to keep doing this. Hope this helps. Give this a try. Do this, you know, until you feel comfortable picking up and putting down. That's all this is just some short little pick up and put down practice. And then I hope it helps. So until next time.